I live alone. That's not the scary part. The scary part is that I know what my apartment looks like. Every wall, every corner, every crack in the paint. So when I came home one night and saw a door that didn't belong there, I noticed immediately. It was at the end of the hallway, a narrow, dark wooden door, no number, no handle, just a shallow dent where a handle should have been. I stood there for a long time, keys still in my hand, convincing myself I was tired. People see things when they're exhausted, right? I turned on the lights. The door was still there. I walked closer. My hallway isn't long. 6 steps from the bedroom to the bathroom. This door had replaced the wall between them. The paint around it was uneven, like the wall had been cut open and stitched back together poorly. I touched it. Cold. Too cold. I laughed. Nervous laughter. The kind you use to remind yourself you're sane. Nice try, I said out loud to no one. I went to sleep. The next morning, the door was gone. No marks, no seams. Just my normal hallway wall. I told myself I'd imagined it. That night, I dreamed I was standing in my hallway again. The lights flickered. The door was back, but this time it was open. Inside was complete darkness, but I could hear breathing. Slow, patient. When I woke up, my sheets were soaked with sweat, and my phone alarm wasn't ringing. Instead, there was a notification. Health app, you slept for 10 hours. Time in deep sleep, 0 minutes. The door came back 3 nights later. This time I didn't pretend it wasn't real. I stood in front of it, heart pounding so hard it made my ears ring. The dent where the handle should be was deeper now, as if someone had been pushing from the other side. I backed away. That's when I heard it, a whisper, right behind the door. Not words at first, just breath brushing against wood. Then, you noticed, my stomach dropped. The voice sounded like mine. Same tone, same tired rasp. I ran to my bedroom and locked the door. I didn't sleep. I didn't move. I sat there until sunrise, watching the handle in case it turned, because somehow, I knew if it did, that door wouldn't stop it. The next day, things started going missing. Small things. My toothbrush, 1 shoe, a framed photo of me and my sister. I found the photo that night. It was on the floor in front of the door. Face down. I didn't flip it over. I didn't need to. I already knew what I'd see, because the whisper came again. That version of you doesn't belong out there anymore. I screamed. I didn't care if neighbors heard. I grabbed a knife from the kitchen and pointed it at the door, shaking. "Leave me alone!" I shouted. The whisper laughed. Not loud, not mocking. Understanding, you already opened it. "I never touched you," I said. Silence. Then the dent. Pushed in further. "You thought about it." That's when I remembered. A week earlier, after another long, empty night, I'd stood in this hallway, staring at the wall, thinking about how trapped I felt, how repetitive everything was, how I wished there was a way out. I'd pressed my hand against the wall and whispered, "I just want something different." The door heard me. On the 5th night, it opened. I didn't touch it. It opened anyway. Inside wasn't darkness. It was my apartment, but cleaner, brighter, warmer. I could see myself inside, sitting on the couch, laughing at something on TV. He looked healthier, happier. He looked finished. He turned and looked directly at me. Our eyes met. He smiled. And that's when I realized something horrifying. He wasn't trapped in there. I was trapped out here. "We can't both exist," he said gently. "You were never meant to stay." The whisper was gone now. The voice was clear. My voice. Hands grabbed my shoulders from behind. I hadn't heard the door close. I fought. I screamed. I stabbed at nothing. But the grip was strong, too strong. As I was dragged toward the doorway, I saw the other me stand up. He waited patiently, like this was overdue. The last thing I felt was the floor drop away. The last thing I heard was the door closing. I wake up every night now. Not in my apartment. In a space between walls. There's no light, no sound. Just the door. And every once in a while I hear someone on the other side whisper, "I just want something different." And the door starts to form.